Hey guys, I just finished straightening my hair and I noticed that a lot of my ends were really like scraggly. See how they're just gross looking? So I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to do my highly requested do-it-yourself trim. So what you're gonna need is a pair of good sharp scissors for cutting hair. You're going to need a comb of some sort. And I'm actually probably going to use this comb too because this is a straightening and a cutting comb. And I think that's it. So first, if you have really long hair, you're going to have to stand up. And what you're going to have to do is get all your hair. Oh, go ahead and grab a brush and you're just going to brush all your hair to the front like this. Make sure it's really smooth. And you're going to brush it underneath to make sure you get all of your hair. I hope y'all can see this. Okay, yeah, okay, so once you do that, you're just going to kind of gather your hair in like a little ponytail, just so you can grab it. Now this is if you want a slight V at the back. I kind of have a slight V. I'm just going to follow what I have going on, but if you want a V, you would cut straight. But I have more of like a U type shape, so I'm just going to kind of follow the shape of that. And you're going to grab your comb. You're just going to comb everything again, just to make sure it's really smooth. Okay. Now you're just gonna grab my bangs up here and my legs. Okay, so you're just gonna grab the ends of your hair like this. Can y'all see? I hope you can see. Okay. And grab your scissors and remember, cut a little bit at a time. So I'm just gonna kind of cut maybe a quarter of an inch at a time. I'm just going to kind of follow the shape. And then I'm just going to point cut like this so it won't be so blunt. Like that. See that? Now I always cut more from the front than in the back. That's just my preference. So whenever you flip your head back over, you have both sides are even, and comb your hair in the back. You have a little bit of a, oh yes, it's long enough to be a V. Okay, so now, once you've done that, you are going to separate well, do a part in the middle first, and make a part separation from ear to ear. Now this is if you want layers. Okay, flip the rest back. Now I have bangs, so I have to be mindful of my bangs, but basically, I'm gonna get the ends of my hair and I'm just gonna make sure an eyeball where it is, and I'm gonna get where I want to start my first layer, which I like really long layers, so this is, I'm just gonna keep that there, and I'm gonna get the first layer, which is right here, and I'm gonna get the longest layer, which is right here, and I'm just gonna cut to connect the two. This is going to give you a nice angle, but see that? And that's what it looks like whenever you are done. You can cut more or less. You can point cut here as well if you like. So you're comfortable with whatever length that you choose. Now you're just going to do the same on this other side, ear to ear. flip the rest back. Find your first layer right here, and your last layer, which is down here, and you're just going to connect the two. Now, once you're finished with both layers, you're gonna get, or both sides, you're gonna get the section that you parted from ear to ear, and you're just gonna comb it all forward, just like we did before. So you're gonna comb it all forward, and it should be pretty even. You see how it's pretty even? If it's not, then you're just going to cut to make it even. So of course, I'm just gonna kind of cut it a little bit, just to make it a little more even. And whenever I unseparate them, you see that it's fairly even. Now keep in mind that you do not want to get any hair from the back, because if you do, then you're cutting the back of your hair. So now what I like to do is I like to do a part from front to back. Separate the two sides, and I like to kind of just grab my hair and extend it all the way out like that. And here you can see the layers that I have. You can see the dead ends that are all right here. And I just like to kind of trim that way. So now this is merely for a trim. I need a cut. I suppose you can cut your hair this way too. I mean, you can, but I feel more comfortable letting my cousin do it. She's the only one that I trust cutting my hair, because she listens to me. So I leave the cutting to her, and I just trim myself. And I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, now I'm just going to flip my hair back over. Get my brush. Where is my brush? Okay, that's good. Okay, just comb the rest of your hair down. So. And you're just going to check it again. And make sure everything's all good. Now, I'm probably going to cut a little bit more off from the back. So it won't be such a dramatic V. My hair back and brush. It's kind of hard for me to see if I'm showing you guys correctly. So yeah, there we go. My hair is to my tailbone now. The end of my hair, the longest part of my hair is. And that is basically it. Of course, if you want to get really fancy and cut layers up here, you can. I don't really want to, because I'm trying to grow my bangs out, so I'm not gonna touch them. But yeah, I do this maybe once or twice a year, and then I get a real haircut like once a year. And that's where really short, really easy. Of course, if you want long layers, you like throughout here, that's something totally different. You're actually gonna have to start separating and using guides and stuff, but I would leave that to professional. I don't do that to my hair anymore just because I'm trying to grow it all out. So leave that to professional and let them do that for you until you get comfortable enough with cutting your own hair to, you know, do the more complicated things. So hopefully this helps someone out. And it's really easy, really short. You'll notice a big difference because there's no point of having long hair if you have scraggly ends. So I may cut a little bit more off. Haven't decided yet. I might, or I just might kind of spot trim and see, like, if I see split ends, I'll just go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and rate this video, and let me know if you want to see any other types of tutorials. See you later. Bye.